Pictures Studios. This is Jeopardy!
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy! Have fun, and good luck to all of you. Let's see if you like these first-round categories. History, Americana, the small screen, world of science, classic Disney films. And lastly, the gift of gab. Player one, what'll it be?
This film about a flying elephant inspired a ride at Disneyland.
Player one. That's right.
Chim Chim Cheree. This film featuring chimney sweeps swept up 13 Oscar nominations.
Anyone?
This 1961 film was the first to feature a magical substance called flubber.
Anyone? Player two? Ooh, no, sorry. Player three? You're correct. Player three, it's your turn.
Americana. For 100, Alex.
Encarta says this Massachusetts university has the largest private endowment of any university in the world.
Player three. That's it.
I'd like Americana. For 200, Alex.
The U.S. government gets over 100,000 requests a year for these documents that protect inventors.
Player two? That's right. It's your turn, player two.
History. For 100, please.
A famous 1924 campaign slogan was, "Keep cool with this man," seen here.
Player one? Exactly. Your choice, player one.
Much of the music for this 1959 film, including the song "Once Upon a Dream," was adapted from an 1890 ballet.
Player one. Yes.
Among the babes in Babes in Toyland are Ann Gillian as Bo Peep and this Mouseketeer as Mary Contrary.
Player 3. That's it. If you would, Player 3.
World of Science. For 100, please.
Discovered in 1928, this antibiotic was first used to treat Alexander Fleming's assistant in 1929.
Player 2. You're correct. Player 2, you choose.
World of Science. For 200, please.
By definition, organic compounds must contain atoms of this element.
No, but
The small screen. For 100.
This pricey CBS game show aired its 5,000th episode on April 9th, 1998.
Player 1. Yes, indeed. Player 1.
This 1977 miniseries, based on an Alex Haley book, won a record 9 Emmys.
Player 1. Exactly.
Archie Bunker's neighbors, they moved on up to the east side and got wacky neighbors of their own.
Player 1. Yes.
This medical soap opera celebrated its 35th anniversary with an ABC primetime special.
Player 1. You got it.
This X-Files star has hosted Showtime's Red Shoe Diaries.
Player 2. Good answer, but sorry, that's wrong. Player 3. Yes, indeed. Player 3, what will it be?
Americana. For 300, Alex.
This German developed the Saturn V rocket, used on most of the U.S. Apollo missions.
Player 2. You're correct. Your choice, Player 2.
How about The Gift of Gab? For 100, please.
It's the last name of holography inventor Dennis, as well as of Ava and Zsa Zsa.
Player one. Right you are. Your choice, player one.
First name shared by Chilean poet Mistral and Argentinian tennis player Sabatini.
Player two. Well done, yes. Player two, you choose.
Americana. For 400, Alex.
Snapple's first flavor was this juice, carbonated.
Player one. Right you are. Player one, what'll it be?
This proclamation went into effect January 1st, 1863.
Player two. Definitely. It's your turn, player two.
Let's go for The Gift of Gab. For 300.
Feel this material. It's a ridged fabric whose name comes from a coat of the Middle Ages.
Anyone?
How about World of Science? For 300, Alex.
We think this organ has over 12 billion neurons and 50 billion glial cells.
Player one. Exactly. Player one.
Heard in the song Pinhead, it's the slogan of punk rock legends the Ramones. This type of viper has fangs nearly 2 inches long.
Player three. Definitely. If you would, player three.
History. For 200, please.
In 1963, a hotline emergency link went into effect between Washington, D.C. and this Russian city.
Player one. That's right. Your choice, player one.
Depending on what they're doing, these body parts are called agonists or antagonists.
Player two. Right you are. Player two.
World of Science. For 500, Alex.
In 1935, Robert Goddard was the first to have a liquid fuel rocket break this barrier.
Player one. That's it. Player one, your turn. Answer: a video daily double. Player one, please make your wager.
In the 1950s, he did time on Isla de Pinos.
Player one. You got it.
This man designed the Model T in 1908.
Player one. Well done, yes. And to finish off this round,
Jimmy Carter invited Begin and Sadat to talk peace at this Maryland camp, and they acted accordingly.
player one. Yes. That's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's take a look at the scores. Big lead, player one. Well done. You're still in the thick of it, player three. Player two, you're in last place, but you do get to start things off first in Double Jeopardy. Are you ready for Double Jeopardy? All right, let's go. Let's get to the categories for Double Jeopardy. Bobbing. The Wander Years. On the cover of Rolling Stone. U.S. State Anagrams. The Stand. And the final category is Sports and Fitness. Your choice, player two.
The Wander Years. For 200, Alex.
He wrote Lonesome Traveler, Big Sur, and Mexico City Blues, in addition to On the Road.
Player three. You're correct. Player three, it's your turn.
I'll take The Wander Years for 400, Alex.
It's the peninsula seen here where a famous 40-year wandering took place.
Let's go for On the Cover of Rolling Stone for 200, Alex.
He appeared alone on Rolling Stone's first cover November 9, 1967, and nude with Yoko a year later.
Player one. Right you are. Your choice, player one.
By 1965, this teenage Austrian was so muscular he was named Junior Mr. Europe.
Player one. That's it.
Yen work.
Player one. Exactly.
On my wig.
Player one. You're correct. Answer, the Daily Double. Player one, please make your wager.
No gore.
Player one. You're a gambler, player one, but you're right. Way to go.
Look, a ham.
Player one. Definitely.
Sewing trivia.
Player one. Right you are.
Most newspaper stands carry this financial daily paper published by Dow Jones and Company Incorporated.
Player one. Definitely.
This Florida baseball team entered the National League in 1993 and won the World Series in 1997.
Player two. Well done, yes. It's your turn, player two.
Bobbing. For 200, please, Alex.
In 1997, this ex-Senate Majority Leader agreed to loan Newt Gingrich money for his ethics violation fine.
Player three. That's right. If you would, player three.
Bobbing. For 400, please, Alex.
He teamed with Bing in the Road movies.
Player three. Exactly.
Bobbing for 600.
Eric Clapton's hit, I Shot the Sheriff, was written and recorded earlier by this reggae star.
Player 1. You got it. Player 1, what'll it be?
This golfer won his first of 4 U.S. Opens in 1923. Longtime host of The Price is Right.
Player 1. Definitely.
The stars of this sitcom, including Jason Alexander, hit the yellow brick road for the 1998 30th anniversary cover.
Player 3. That's right. Player 3, it's your turn.
On the cover of Rolling Stone for 600.
He should get some satisfaction knowing he's been on the cover more times than anyone else.
Player 2. Yes. Your choice, Player 2.
How about sports and fitness for 600?
The 1956 Olympics featured a bloody water polo match between Hungary and this union.
Player 1. Well done, yes. Your choice, Player 1. Answer, the Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager.
Astanga is a high-energy type of this exercise discipline whose name is Sanskrit for union.
Player 1. No, that's not right. Sorry.
This great Edmonton Oiler was traded to the LA Kings hockey team in 1988.
Player 3. You're correct. If you would, player 3.
Let's try The Wonder Years for 600.
The better-known name of traveling apple tree planter John Chapman.
Player 1. That's right. Player 1, your turn.
The name of these sun orbiters comes from the Greek for wanderer.
Player 3. Yes, indeed. Player 3, what will it be?
The Stand for 400, please, Alex.
This supermarket tabloid claims the largest circulation of any paper in America.
Player 3. You're correct.
The Stand for 600.
The Hollywood Reporter and This Daily constitute the trades of the TV and film industry.
Player 3. Yes.
The Stand for 800, Alex.
One of the better-selling issues of this women's magazine was the 1972 issue featuring Burt Reynolds nude.
Player 1. Right you are. Player 1.
Joseph Stalin, Newt Gingrich, and Adolf Hitler have all been this magazine's Man of the Year.
Player 1. Yes.
Marco Polo spent decades in Asia, but this Italian city was his birthplace.
Player 2. You got it. It's your turn, player 2.
On the cover of Rolling Stone for 800.
Anthony Kiedis went solo for a 1994 cover and appeared with this group on a 95 cover.
Player 3. Yes. And to finish off this round.
Nothing compares to this singer, seen on covers in 1990 and 1991, and with even less hair in 1992.
Player 3. That's it. That brings us to the end of the Double Jeopardy round. So let's take a quick look at the scores. Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. You're still in the thick of it, Player 3. Hang in there, Player 2. All right, now it's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll show you the category and give you a few seconds to think about your wager. The category in Final Jeopardy is Baseball Teams. Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager. Player 2. Player 3.
In the early days, this Major League Baseball team was known as the Alleghenies.
Player 1. Well, how did everyone manage with that clue? Player 2, your question. That's it. Right, well done. And your wager was? Player 3, your question. Sorry, that's wrong. How much did it cost you? Player 1, your question. That's right. And your wager was? Our big winner, Player 1. See you again on our next game of Jeopardy! Bye, everybody.